You're hoping for their 5th win on the trot, the Perth Lynx. The Flames hoping to try and replicate that brave performance against the Flyers the other night for some Signet WNBL action. Here's Robbie Ryan against Panusis, that matchup that Carey flagged earlier on. And Robbie Ryan makes a really tough basket to start. Big games, Willoughby, against the Perth Lynx in the previous 2 encounters as well. So she'll be hoping to make that 3 big games on the trot as Scherf steps back and knocks it down. Perth hot early. Carey mentioned an early foul against Lauren Scherf. Will be a lot asked of Scherf as well as the pick and roll comes off here. Banks it in off the glass. Brings down the rebound. Ryan goes to work. She loves the situation. Driving towards the rack. Gets rid of her opponent. And then a pass inside for Sharp. Beautiful basketball from the Lynx. Noosis lobs it in for Scherf. And this is her task now going up against Scherf. Well played Mungakar here to Willoughby. And that's even better team basketball at the other end by the Flames.
Draws a foul on the undersized Sammy Whitcomb and star shooter for the Perth Lynx.
Willoughby, lovely find for Froling, who knocks down the easy 2s. Bibby now on the floor for Perth, and they've worked the ball nicely around the perimeter, inside for Scherf for the 2. Willoughby guarded closely here by Sharp, such an elusive player, wonderful to watch. Froling is a 3-point look and knocks it down, and she can do no wrong early. Getting the start tonight, Alex Sharp. And then works beautifully in tandem with Scherf. And Scherf's in career best assist form at the moment, and Sharp gets the 2.
Let's grind them out in the half court. Let's not get this into a running contest right now. Let's get ourselves a great shot. Let's execute, see if we can draw a foul.
Panusis, mid-range 2 drops. Atwell lobbing it in for Scherf. Big match up here on Froling. What can Scherf do? Tough hook shot. Oh, banks it in off the glass. That is all class, Lauren. It's a nice little run here for the Lynx just to get them some scoreboard advantage just before quarter time. Clark pulls the trigger. Wow, nylon.
Squads extend out, a few years out from major tournaments, but you've got to keep putting your best foot forward and show the selectors that maybe, next cut. And Keely Froling, I'm not sure that a little bump from her might knock you over, but smart play if you can get the call.
Speaking of smart, Sammy Whitcomb back on the floor, driving hard, scoring straight away.
She just finds a way to finish, Sammy Whitcomb. We know she's an exceptional perimeter shooter, but her ability to put the ball on the floor and find a finish is almost as phenomenal. Speaking of phenomenal...
Oh, Jocelyn Willoughby. What a lovely stroke. Knocks down the long-range attempt.
Makes it look easy.
At the other end, Bibby responds with her own triple. Game number 141 in the WNBL tonight for Keely Froling. Sharp v Clark. And nicely worked out there by Sharp.
And, you've got to decide, do you double team her? Does that let someone else loose? Because she's a great feeder, as we see. Great feed and finish, and one inside for Keely Froling. Clearly the Sydney Flames tactic is to get the ball. She's feeling that she can draw fouls at the moment. We see some horns action, roll and rise. Great finish.
Going to work on Willoughby. Kicking it out for Ryan. 10 seconds to work with here. Guarded closely by Mungakar here. Tough fadeaway. Oh, that drops as well. Here's Mungakar here. Pulls up from the charity stripe and knocks it down. That's her first points of the night. Willoughby.
Mismatch down low. They've missed it. Shervin had the undersized Robbie Ryan. Launches it. Keely Froling from the 3.
She cannot be stopped.
Self to the free throw line. She played inside, she played outside. She's 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. We see her there. Stroke one.
Bibby feeds Atwell. Wickham, step back, dangerous. Very dangerous for the Sydney Flames.
She's dead straight. She's got great arc, great rhythm. That's what the great shooters do. She shoots it dead straight every time. Unbelievable. Shervin
responds with their own triple at the other end. So she has spent a fair bit of time off the floor because she is in a little bit of early foul trouble. 2 fouls to her name. Wickham, though, responds at the other end.
Oh,
watch out.
She finds the rolling Scherf against the mismatch. Finds a way to draw a foul for her team in that mismatch scenario.
And then underneath, Sammy Whitcomb having one heck of a quarter.
Coach Shelley Gorman won't be happy with that defensive execution on the base out of bounds.
Froling at the other end continues her ripping night.
No, Coach Ryan Petrick on that.
Worked out by Panusis and Mungakar here. Panusis for Willoughby. That's dangerous. She knocks it down, and that's her second triple of the night. Two teams desperate to try and keep their fading finals hopes alive. That's maybe a miscommunication on defence. Willoughby is rewarded with the 2. Sharp back on the floor. Wickham directing traffic.
Mismatch down low, they missed it.
Atwell, she pulls the trigger.
Look at their technique. They put up the numbers, but they've also got great technique.
Froling fading away. Wickham finds a way through, and then Froling puts up the block. Wickham, to her credit, kept on going. Sharp puts it back in for 2 just before the buzzer.
And we saw Froling then crash the offensive glass hard. You get rewarded if you go every time.
Oh, athletic from Sharp, lost her footing, then was able to find Atwell, who missed the 3. She followed up and laid it in for 2.
She saw that she'd suck defence in, spits it out to the wide open shooter. That's well executed offence.
And then the cut this time was nice from Scherf, well recognised, and Atwell able to lay it in. Panousis. Can she make amends at the other end? She can. Mid-range 2 drops for Vanessa Panousis. Go for the pick and roll there with Wickham and Sharp. What a pass from Wickham. Kicks it out for Atwell. Can't get it to go. Ryan brings down the offensive rebound and looked pretty easy almost in the end as she laid it in for 2. Working in tandem here with Scherf. Now Ryan for Wickham from way downtown. Oh my goodness! Manakar here reverses. Can't get that one to drop, but she gets the offensive rebound with some help from Keely Froling. Lovely pass inside for Shervin. And that's some nice momentum building here for the Flames. Kicking up the tempo early. Wickham double teamed. Scherf free though. And now good look for Bibby, who had a foot just inside the perimeter. A deep 2. Bibby back on the floor for Perth. Wickham driving baseline. Too good. Sammy.
Again, well executed. They're getting good looks. They just can't get them to drop.
Scherf storms through the key. Wow. Jocelyn Willoughby not dropping for her though. Cut from Burrows. Great recognition is there from Burrows. She draws the contact as well. Count the points.
I don't think she can believe it. Sydney to get anything deep in the lane with penetration or pass.
Here's Burrows again. Feeds Scherf. The hook is lovely from Lauren Scherf. It's a 16-point lead for Perth. And Burrows playing a great third quarter here.
She is. Her defence has been impressive.
Ryan knocks down the triple. It is all Perth in this third quarter. If it is hitting the front of the rim, it is often a bit of a sign of fatigue as well. As you mentioned, you know, Perth have had as Willoughby finally is able to find the bottom of the net.
Sydney Flames team with, you know, their star point guard Shyla Hill out. They played a big one on Wednesday night. Oh,
that's a terrific stroke from Maddie Allen at the other end. Oh, Wickham breaks the ankles of Panousis. Can't get that one to drop though. And the car here brings down the rebound. Drives hard inside, then with the one hand, lays it in.
6.5 minutes to go.
Particularly with 6.5 to play. Mangakar here, 2 of 8 from the field. What can Wickham do? At the other end, well, the seas parted for it. Froling with the offensive rebound, fading away, no foul call. Rebound instead for the Lynx. And Wickham saw the quick-moving Atwell at the other end. And to her tally after her 21st half points. Scherf for Sharp. Driving baseline. And that's a tough attempt with Willoughby right there as well. 20-point lead for the Lynx. And the car here stuck against the baseline here. Lovely feed inside for Keely Froling. That's 10 assists. Sharp was cutting towards the rack. Wickham finds Sharp now. It's a good look for 3. She's a lovely three-point shooter, and that is why. 41% in the three-point territory. It's one of the best at the Lynx this season. They force a turnover at the other end. Wickham behind the back, party tricks. Ryan for Scherf drives it out, and then Perth Lynx are putting on a show. Her size, how hard she is to guard, and her versatility. She's such an exciting prospect for the next couple of years.
Well, you think she's got a good 8 years left. What's she going to be like in another year or two? You know, the bigs often you say they take a little longer to...
Willoughby. She went off that beautiful ball control. Clark kicks it out for Rowe and a good look for 3.
The bulk of their wins have come from the teams in the bottom 4. They've got to show in the coming weeks that they can beat those top 4 teams to push their way into that top 4.
Bibby fading away and knocking it down. Coming up towards the final minute of this game as Clark brings down the rebound. Willoughby thought about the three, drove hard inside instead and floats it in. Lovely finish from Jocelyn Willoughby. Hasn't resulted in wins for a team in any of those games.
Willoughby did a good... Burrows did a great job just then to get in the lane deep. Couldn't find the shot.
Final seconds of this one. But this Perth Lynx team is one of the hottest in the WNBL. Foul is called, but that is the end of the game.